Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, those of you that are joining me for this stream. As the title said, we are going to be battling our way out of the rookie leagues. I'm going to be starting out in the NASCAR Truck Series. I have very little experience in these things, but I did do about a half-hour practice. They seem pretty decently set up and pretty predictable, so I think we'll do alright as long as we can stay out of trouble. Anyways, we will be starting here very soon. The race is scheduled to start at 10:30 for our first race in the stream, so as soon as we get ready to jump in, I'll get the webcam and everything fired up for you guys. Until then, I'm just going to run some more checks, make sure everything's working alright for the stream before we actually get into any racing. Alright guys, we are going to go ahead and jump on here, do a few practice laps before we actually have to jump into our race and get started. If anybody's in chat could let me know after we actually start driving around the track how the audio levels sound between the like car level, or car audio levels, and the chat audio levels, or commentary I should say. I'd really appreciate it because it's kind of hard to go back and double check that stuff myself while I'm actually in here. So I won't be able to fix it till the next race regardless. I believe we only have like 2 minutes or so here until the actual race starts, so won't be able to get a whole lot of practice laps in before we go in, but please give me a little bit more time with the car. Once again, hopefully you guys can hear me over this car because I know it is very loud, and I'm sure I need to set my audio a little differently than what I have it set for Assetto Corsa. I gotta say, the force feedback in iRacing is just blowing me away so far. It's so good. You can really feel all the bumps up in the banks, and you can feel the car kind of like pitching around a little bit over them, and you can kind of almost feel the way the downforce comes into play in these cars, or these trucks, I should say, more too. I actually had to turn my spotter and the chat up to be able to hear them over these trucks because they're literally that loud. Might have to turn chat back down a little bit. It was getting pretty noisy in there. A little hard to focus when you have so many people talking in your ear at the same time, basically. Well, luckily I did do some practice laps before I started the video because did not get much there at all to practice. I gotta say, I've been really enjoying having the Stream Deck app on my tablet, but it is so buggy and crashes out and stuff so much. It's honestly a little frustrating at times. Sorry guys, I was just checking to make sure the stream's all still good. I've been having a lot of issues trying to get live streaming working, and it came down to the fact that ASUS packages this game first software that automatically installs, and it was causing it to prioritize my internet to like the games I'm playing, so it was just destroying my stream and it would just go black screen. I've been super paranoid ever since that maybe it's going to come back and start happening again. Okay. That didn't take long. Really, that's the thing I'm most worried about going into this race is mostly the other people that just don't have any patience when it comes to the go pedal. I'm really worried I'm just going to get slammed into, or they're just really twitchy on the banks and stuff. You gotta really just kind of let the truck do the work. When it comes to these type of vehicles, you don't really want to fight it or be too aggressive with the inputs, because they are set up to take left turn, and only left turn, and you don't really want to try to fight what it's wanting to do. Like as soon as you come into the bank, the truck's already wanting to turn in a little bit on its own. You just kind of let it do its thing. You don't really fight it. You just got to kind of guide it when you do come over these little bumps here in the banks. Not sure what he was doing. Well, that didn't last very long. I think I came in like right on the end of the practice. Really would like to have a wireless mouse too, but honestly I kind of hate them after using them for so long. I really like this Corsair mouse I have now. It's just kind of a pain because the cord's not quite long enough to be able to use it with my right hand, or keep it on my right hand side. Oh, rear end started to come around a little bit on me there. Having such a limited field of view makes me really sketchy too about doing this style of racing because it is really close and people do stay on your door. And it's kind of hard to tell when there's somebody on your door when you have this little tiny window I do to be able to see through. It wasn't so bad in the Miata, and I actually have my field of view set a little bit higher than what it should be, like 3 or 4 degrees, just to give me a little more viewing angle.
Green.
This thing just sounds so nasty on the track. That was the thing that really got me when I first test drove to see if I actually wanted to try to get my license for this. Or progress my license, I should say, in this class of racing. And just the way these cars drive in iRacing, and just the raw sound and power of them just had me hooked. Not really a big fan of oval track racing in real life, but doing it in sim is actually a lot more fun than I was expecting, at least in here. I tried it in Project Cars 2, I believe it was, and it was just horrible in that game. The cars, at least for like oval track, were just absolutely terrible handling in my opinion. Honestly, didn't qualify all that great, I don't think. Wow, we are way back there. I wonder if my setup's just not that great for this track, because I just literally using the baseline. Once again, though, I don't know a whole lot about oval track racing either, so I could be taking just a horrible line through there. I was definitely picking up more speed towards the end, so my line definitely could have been off those first couple laps. In all honesty, I normally don't mind starting off in the back, but I really don't know if I want to for this style of racing, just because if something happens in front of you, you have so little time to avoid it, and usually when something happens in these kind of races, there's a massive crash involving multiple cars, and the further back you are, the more chaotic it is. If anyone's like partially curious to why my FPS just kind of hovers around 100 to 110, I actually have it capped out here in iRacing to 110. My refresh rate on this is only 60 Hz anyways, so that's more than good enough for 60 FPS playback and stream, and it's all my TV can hit, so figure 50 FPS buffer is more than enough, and usually I don't have any trouble hitting it, but with me streaming at the same time, I am seeing it dip down to like 103 here and there. I definitely have a little more headroom in my card. I could overclock more if I want, and there's plenty of headroom left in the processor. It's actually basically on like the base setup for the processor with just the precision boost overdrive settings in the BIOS. But until it actually gets to the point where I really need it, I'm not really going to worry about it. Oh, we're getting down there now. We're dropped down to 60 for a second. We're getting a pretty good grid of cars here, though, it looks like. Another thing I'm a little worried about is, like, I've never done one of the actual starts for this style of race, so I'm not really sure how we start out and how this is going to go. Hopefully I don't spin the tires up too much either taking off, because I'm like 50-50. Sometimes I'm really good about taking off and being really smooth with this thing, and other times I kind of light the tires up and fish, or like the rear end gets a little squirmy. I don't really fishtail. I never really broke the rear end completely loose on this thing, actually, any of the times I drove it so far. I mean, really, I guess 60 FPS with my settings basically completely maxed out here in iRacing, while streaming is not terrible at all. Hopefully once we're all moving and stuff and everybody spreads out, it should kind of balance out. Well, I guess you're not going to really spread out a whole lot in this style of racing, but we won't all be sitting in the pits together at least. We'll be a little bit more spread around the track. The steering on these things is insanely stiff. Like in the Miata, it felt perfect with how I set my force feedback, but in these, it seems to like almost want to spike sometimes. God, that V8 sounds so good.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the other side. Pit road is closed.
Oh yeah, frame rate actually went up a little bit there. Oh! Here comes the mayhem. I already have a feeling things are going to get a little bit wild in this race.
Green flag, green flag. Let's go to the track.
Somebody is already off in the infield. That did not take long at all. Oh, somebody's going off.
Roll car ahead, outside, keep low.
Oh!
Clear, got one outside, good for top.
Yep, that did not take long at all. Okay. Yeah. Knew that was coming. Honestly, the truck feels alright, so we're just going to keep going. I'm not going to waste the time pitting in unless I actually feel something wrong here. That sucks too. We almost made it out of that decently cleanly, got back on track, and then just got hammered. Yeah, I don't feel like everything's right with the truck like I thought. Something is definitely a little wrong here. Need to get this up. Not sure where I'm at here in the pits. Oh, I bet I actually went past it. We probably, yep, we would have been back towards the beginning. Oops. Well, it looks like we're going anyways. That's alright. It'll give me a chance to go in my menu and actually find the screen here for my tires, so I need to turn that off so I don't accidentally swap tires too while I'm going in for damage. There we go. Oh wait, wrong way. It's alright, you live and you learn. It's my first race in this series. I expected to make some mistakes. I wasn't expecting to be taken out by somebody else quite so early in the race, but on the other hand, I kind of figured it was going to happen just because I've seen plenty of the videos for these style of races in iRacing and what usually happens. Honestly, if we just stay out, we might get a decent finish, because I know a decent amount of people had to go into the pits. We've already moved up 4 or 5 spots. Okay, I'm car number 20. I need to remember that if I do need to go into the pits to look for that, because I honestly didn't even know what car number I was, because I had switched out of the menu before I actually checked, or the little black box down here in the corner, I should say. Definitely feels like I'm down on power some, but the car is driving fine. I'm not sure what the issue would be. I did take a pretty nasty slam though, so it's hard telling what could have actually done. It could be due to the aero. Up to 14th now. I still cannot get over how good the force feedback is on these banks and how well you can feel the bumps. I mean, nothing feels like really exaggerated or fake or anything like that. It all feels really, really solid. Which this isn't supposed to be like a review stream or video or anything like that for iRacing. It just keeps coming up in the back of my head. Oh yeah, we are so slow compared to them here on these corners. Or coming into these corners. We really probably should stop into the pits and see if I can't get this thing fixed. Oh, wrong side of the track. Gotta take another lap around. Yeah, this thing is really bogging down in 4th gear. It just feels like I have nothing down there. I really don't know if I want to go in or just stay out though, because we're still moving up the ladder here just a little bit at a time. But I think we will go ahead and pull in here. Oh, absolutely got destroyed there. Oh, I got a black flag. I didn't slow down fast enough. Where are my guys at? There we go. Oh. Roll more. There we go. Make sure we actually are good here on gas. Oh yeah, we have full tank. I cannot believe I was speeding in the pits. I was trying to get slowed down in time too. I knew I was carrying a lot of speed, but I was trying to look down track and look for, or down into the pits and look for my numbers so I would know where to actually stop this time.
That's it, go! 2 to go.
Oh yeah, that feels a little better. Oh, that doesn't though. Getting real sideways in the back there, carrying that much speed through that. All the way back down to 20th on that though. 4 laps left. I don't think we're going to be able to make up much in 4 laps. I don't think I have the gearing set up for this track. Definitely could have used a little bit more in 4th, I feel like. Really could have done without him blasting me off there at the end, although I don't know if that'll actually count towards my safety rating or not. Yeah, I definitely need to work on the setup a little bit in the next race for these. Make sure I actually have the gearing for it. At least I did get to do my donuts in the infield at the end though, so whatever. Well, let's see what that did to my rating. Nothing yet, that's right, I gotta wait a little bit for it to update. Let's see here. There should be another race starting right around 11 o'clock. Don't know if I really want to do another one of these right now, though. Oh, the next race is actually at 11:30. Let's close that out. See, what else do we have here for options? I could do dirt street stock. I've not tried that out yet either. What is this? Oh. Huh. I have not tried this car yet either. I don't really know if I want to do something road racing though, just because I've already got my D license and that. I kind of want to work on some of the others and get them up as well first. I do kind of want to do street stock. I've also not tried that class out yet. See, I wonder when the next... Oh, what is this one? Oh, it's an intermix, or like a mixed league race. Haha, I would be stuck with two cars. I do like the MX-5. I just really don't want to drive it. It does sound like a fun race series though, and Lime Rock is a really, really fun track. I have not got to try out iRacing's version yet. I've heard it's really great, especially after the last update they did to it. Definitely don't want to get into dirt racing just yet. I want to actually like focus on one class at a time and go up. So I think we are going to go ahead and go back. Well, wait, this would count. Yeah, this is oval as well. So we could try this out. I have also not drove this car, and I've been really interested in it. See, the next race also at 11:30, so I have a little time to go in, paint the car, get my livery set up, and do a little bit of practice with it. So we got to jump over here. Is there a difference? I'm guessing that's the one I need to drive. Let me go back here. See, it was down in the practice sessions because the race isn't for a little while. This one just says the Legends 30. Yeah, this is just the standard 34, so it's not the rookie car. I'm glad I came back and double checked because I would have accidentally painted the wrong car there. I don't want to go with anything too wild on this just because it is like a classic 34 Ford style body. We got any hot rod flames? That would actually be kind of perfect, and it'd kind of go with what I was going with for liveries on the NASCAR Truck Series or Silverado as well. There we go. What else is there though? Is there a better looking flame? Obviously I'm going to change the colors, but... Oops, wrong one. This one? Yeah, there we go. Definitely a little hard to see that without glasses on for me. Now, how do I want to do this? Let's try red there. Let's switch the orange over to white to outline the flames. It don't look bad. Fits with most of my other cars. I do want to work on doing like some custom liveries and stuff, but I have not had remotely enough time to worry about something like that with all the other stuff I've had going on and working on stuff for the channel. I actually don't think I want to add any sponsors to this thing. It looks pretty good like that. We'll just leave it alone. And I'm going to take just a quick break, and then we'll go out here and do some practice sessions. I will go ahead and get signed up for it, though, just so I can jump right back to it. This is this one at Charlotte. Don't have a lot of experience at this track either, to be honest. Oh, I can't register to it yet? Oh, I bet it's because the last race is still going on or whatever. That's okay, we can register for the practice session. We'll come back after 11:30, or at 11:30, or after 11. I think after 11 it should be able to be registered for, so after my break we'll come back and see if it's still not available. So guys, I am going to take a quick break like I said, use the bathroom, get something to drink real quick, stretch my legs out, and then we'll get back to the racing. And like I said, my Stream Deck just disconnected, so I got to go over here and do this manually. Alright guys, hopefully that wasn't too long of a pause there. As you guys can see, I did switch my lighting around a little bit. It looks a little bit washed out, but you guys can see better. I'm pretty sure I need to unplug and plug my webcam back in so it can readjust to the different light setting. But I figure it's a little better than everything being basically completely black over down in this section of the screen for you guys. I know it was really dark. I've been trying to go in and like adjust the camera settings and Elgato and stuff, but even in OBS when I change the settings, I either get weird glitches in my webcam or it just completely resets itself after I get done and start recording. Like 10-15 minutes in, it just resets for some reason. Alright, first time in this car. Really interested to see how this... And I gotta switch to my sequential shifter. Well, I guess it's a good thing I went into practice. So I'm going to switch you guys back to the Be Right Back cam for a little bit. Honestly, I might switch the lighting back over because even looking at this, it looks extremely washed out on your guys' end. So yeah, while we're taking a break, I'm going to go ahead and switch that too. Alright guys, we are back now. Should be all good to go. I was gonna say, I think this still has a clutch. I don't think it's like the Lucas Oil trucks. Oh, that's reverse. Gonna have to remap my buttons. For some reason they're mapped backwards. Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be gear up there. Save. Upshifting. Downshift. Oh, whoops. Back. Oh, come on. Upshift. Done. Downshift. Done. No. There we go. Okay, now we can get a little practice time in here. Hopefully the mic doesn't sound as distorted either. When I was taking a break, I was kind of listening to it, and I did notice, oh wow, this has got some really stiff steering. But I did notice that the audio was, or my mic was a little too close and kind of getting a little crackly. Not sure how many gears this thing has. That's it. I should have actually been counting because I don't know if that was 5 or 6. Alright, so we definitely need some more gearing here. We only got a little bit of time to get this done either before our race starts. So we gotta hurry up and try to knock this out. Oh wait. Can we not change setup on this one? Oh, I don't know if we can. Wait, garage. Wow, I'm stupid. I forgot that's where it was. You can tell I'm new to iRacing. See. Chassis. Oh, can we not do gears? I don't think I can change the gearing on this. Well.
Car stop down low.
I was gonna say, where is this guy going? Where did he go? Okay. Oh, I see. He went back to the beginning. I was like, what in the world is this guy doing? I should probably be more worried about practicing than worrying about the other drivers, but that really threw me off when I saw that. Okay. That guy came out of nowhere. Oh. Apparently I was not driving the track properly. Oh, this is the short oval. Okay, I see. Oh, major understeer. Okay, I have no idea how to drive this.
Car stopped up top.
Definitely gonna take some practice to get used to these cars.
Full car ahead. Go low.
Oh! Yep. I can already see how this is gonna go. These are some wild little cars for sure. These things spin so easy. That's neutral. I really should have my gear selector
Got one outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
up on screen.
Low car down low.
No idea where this guy's at because I can't see anything out of that side of my window.
Got one inside. Clear. Slow car up high. Got a slow car ahead on the bottom. Got one inside. Keep high. Clear to the bottom. Outside. Clear.
Oh, when the rear of these things come out, it happens so fast.
Car stopped ahead. Go low.
Ho ho!
Slow car up high. Car stopped ahead. Got one outside. Clear to the top.
Let's see here, double check and see how much time we have left. Oh, we still got like 8 minutes till the race. We got plenty of time to stay out here and practice. Should I have requested a new car there? I don't know if it'll just give me a new one, so we'll just go ahead and do it regardless.
Got one inside. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
Yep. I knew that was coming. I could feel it slipping out. These things are honestly a little difficult to drive and get around the track. Okay, I had to double check and make sure I actually turned my audio for my mic back on again.
Inside. Clear to the bottom. Got one inside. Clear to the bottom.
Definitely cannot flat shift. You can... So I was going to say, you can rev match downshift these things, but you cannot just flat shift them up.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the bottom.
Ho ho! I wonder if it's because I'm downshifting too much or I'm not giving it enough throttle on downshift. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I'm just having a huge trouble getting these things around some of the corners sometimes. I might just be downshifting a little too much though, it seems like. Really gotta feather the throttle coming out of the corners too.
Car stopped ahead. The car stopped on the bottom. Got a slow car ahead on the bottom. Got one inside. Stay right there. Clear inside. Go high. up top. Hard stop down low. Slow car ahead. Hard stop down low.
Oh, just barely saved that one. Sorry I'm being so quiet. Whoever's might be tuning in right now, just really trying to focus on driving this thing and not spin it in the corners.
Car stopped ahead.
Well, usually it's actually coming out of the corners.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Slow car up high. Go low. Go high. Outside. Clear. Go low.
Oh yeah, I can see I'm starting to lose grip in the rear. And with my experience with this car, I kind of know what that usually means. It's definitely gonna end up spinning out and facing the other direction unless you really can tell when the car's about to spin and start correcting it before it actually starts coming around on you. Oh, braked a little late on that one. Oh, I was gonna say. Seriously?
Inside. Clear. Got one inside. Clear.
Just pull off here for a second. Should be getting close to race time. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left here. This is definitely gonna get a little interesting. Actually gonna go back here a few laps. Watch some of the actual replay footage here. I started to get the hang of it just a little bit. These things are very awkward handling, I gotta say. They're fun to drive, don't get me wrong, but they do have a very strange balance to them. But they are very short wheelbase cars. They do have a nice track width to them, but that only aids stability. They're still going to be really snappy when they come around. I am going to switch back to just the game cam without my webcam for just a few minutes, guys. I'm actually going to take a quick bait break, and just because I don't know how YouTube's policies really are, I'd rather not chance things and just do it off camera. At least maybe if my Stream Deck decides to cooperate. I gotta say, it's not nearly as buggy on my phone, but I'm using my phone to monitor the stream from my standard network connection, so I'm not taking up too much network bandwidth, which I should be fine. But once again, I've had so many issues with the stream, I just want to be extra careful about things. I feel like part of my issue, and a lot of the other guys' issues too, is trying to turn these cars in a little too fast. It feels like they have a really fast steering ratio. And the corner is actually a lot more mellow than it seems, and there's a lot more room to take the corner wider on the entry and exit just because of how wide the track is. I gotta say, these, sorry, I got distracted there trying to read what that said and find the race button for a second. For some reason, I just went brain dead. I gotta say, these cars look so awesome going around the track, though. Especially because I'm a huge fan of old 30 through 34-ish Fords. I feel like some of the later 30s cars, like the 36 is really nice, the 39. But that's about it. But the 30 through 34s were just amazing looking cars for the time. And even now, they're still incredible looking. Alright, and hopefully our webcam should be back up now. I just noticed looking back at the stream that I actually switched on the countdown screen instead of be right back screen, which is kind of strange, but whatever. Got that. Or I'm glad I've noticed that though, because I'm gonna have to go in and see if it's something with the software or what the deal is there, because that was really strange. A little too wide on the exit there, but I think that might be kind of the key I'm missing here.
Slow car up high. Got slow car ahead on the bottom.
I'm honestly kind of glad I did do this series of race, because if nothing else, it did give me a chance to actually put my new replacement sequential shifter plate on and actually give it a go. If you guys follow the channel that might be watching this, you guys probably know that I broke the spring retainer for my sequential shifter a couple months back, and since then I've had to deal with a really floppy, saggy sequential, which not really fun to drive with. Really gave me no feedback if I was actually like getting it in gear or pulling it hard enough, since there was no added tension throughout the range. Oh, we're doing this again? I was trying to get out of the way.
Car stopped ahead, inside, checker flag.
I'm gonna say that's our last lap of practice anyway, so it didn't really matter. Alright, let's see if we can actually get a couple of decent clean laps around here.
Green, green, green. Give me a flyer. One more lap.
A little too sharp on that last corner there, but hey, we actually improved a little bit once there wasn't so many people out on the track, and we can actually
It's over.
figure out our line around the track and how to drive these cars too. Like I said, I have no experience driving this style of car, and very snappy, I gotta say. They really just whip around on you out of nowhere, it feels like. Wow, Stream Deck really did not last that time. It was like literally 5 minutes before it started messing up on me again. But I'm just going to switch off the webcam here again for the next 3 minutes. Got a little bit of time here to burn just because of qualifying for everyone. Okay guys, I just noticed that my Stream Deck button that's supposed to be for just my normal game video, or the screen capture I guess I should say, without webcam is what is setting it to stream starting soon. So I guess for right now we're just gonna go with that. I don't know exactly why it did that, but... Oh, it's actually working right... Oh, no, there it goes. I was going to say, it actually showed up on my phone for a second, showing it without the webcam, too. Alright, the race is about to begin, guys. I have a really, really bad feeling about how this is going to go.
Pit road is closed.
Actually, pretty positive I engaged this thing into gear, so just going to have to hold the clutch in and deal with it. I really don't want a false start or something like that. Oh, we're like midway-ish up the pack too. This is not going to be fun. Well, actually, there's not a ton of people in this race, so maybe we will be alright. That's great. For real. Didn't even get into the race.
Okay, bud, green flag, next time by.
Okay.
Get ready, going green.
This is going to be a rough race.
Pace car's leaving. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Clear
Oh my god.
Outside. Clear outside. Got one outside. Clear outside. The car stopped on the bottom.
Oh, taken out. Absolutely destroyed him. That guy in that Intel car is absolutely horrible. I have no idea where he is, but I am going to give him all the room in the world. Good thing I did, because he was literally just going to blast me off track. These things actually have quite a bit of grip once you get a little heat in the tires. They don't want to spin nearly as easily, it feels like. Oh, a little understeer there, though. Oh, did it again.
Got a slow car ahead on the bottom. Slow car down low. Slow car ahead, car stopped ahead. Got a slow car ahead on the bottom. Inside, go low. Clear inside. Inside. Clear to the bottom. Got one inside. Clear to the bottom.
Oh.
They said you cut the course.
Oh. Managed to keep it from spinning around all the way, but still lost a massive amount of time on that. Really just need to stay in third gear, I feel like.
The car stopped on the bottom.
Oh.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Stay right there. Slow car ahead. Car stop down low. Clear. Go high. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Okay, car stopped ahead. Got it. Starting to get a little bit sunnier out. Really brightening up now over by the wall. It's too bad I was not driving like this like the whole race. I've actually managed to gain a little bit of ground on him here and there now. Just about lost it again. Try to push it a little too hard there. I'm really just trying to test the limit and see where I can actually take this thing to and maintain grip to be fast. Because obviously we're not making it up any places in this race. We're basically just going to be stuck sitting right where we are now, which is okay. I'm alright with that. We didn't crash out, even though we nearly did a couple times there. Oh, just about completely lost it on that one.
10 laps to go.
Oh!
Got one inside. Clear inside.
Oh, he got a fender completely ripped off on the back there. I think I might just need to give it more steering input once, or like right before I get to mid-corner, because I'm waiting till I'm like partially after it, And the car just seems a little lazy to rotate on me.
Five laps to go.
Should I keep it together for 5 more laps here?
Two laps to go. White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Oh. Really gotta quit cutting that corner because of getting spun and stuff. Forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by chat there again for a second. It's alright. Definitely wasn't that important if I already forgot what it was.
There's a flag. It's over. Great job, driver.
Well, we definitely could have done a lot better this race, but what can you really do when you get destroyed by people and are like watching your back the entire time because you have somebody that's coming up behind people just ramming them off track? Stream Deck once again went down on me in case anybody's curious what I was doing there. God, that's so aggravating. Pop over here real quick. Okay, so we did get points off of it. We had a decent amount of incidents. Nowhere near what we had in practice right over here, though. That's insane. 24. I did spin a lot, though, during practice. Like, a lot. Excuse me, guys. Actually, speaking of, I definitely need a drink of something. Don't judge me for having a whole 2-liter up here. It was like this much left in it when I came up. So I was like, whatever, I'm just taking the whole thing. I'm not dirtying up dishes for that. Okay, so we are coming up on 12 o'clock. I would have to wait another half hour to do a race, so I think we might just end it here for tonight, guys. But I do want to go just do a little test driving because I'm really curious about... Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was going to say I think the track is later. I really am like planning on doing that Cadillac CTSV races. It was like a mixed class I saw, so I definitely need to take that out at some point and do some testing with it. I also really would like to do the Dallara F3 races. I just really don't want to dump the money on it. I mean, it's not that expensive, but still, I really have other things right now to worry about besides being able to race that car, even though I would really like to. I do have the Skip Barber, which is a pretty close alternative. It's definitely a lot different car, but it's a similar style of racing, I guess. Oh, where is it? I don't even remember what it was now. It's a Spec Ford, so I believe it's down here. Did I go past it and not realize it? Sprint Cup, V8, Ford Mustangs. Oh, there it is. SCCA Spec Ford Racer. That's why I could not see it. I should paint this thing. I also didn't see what track it races at, so we need to go back here really quick. Let's see, Formula Renault. Oh, are they over with or something? I'm not seeing it. Maybe I should have just done it when it was up because I am not seeing it on here. Stellara. Was it this one? No, that's the CTSV. I also got to figure out which shifter I'm going to have to run for these cars too. It's really annoying having to change between them, but it is nice kind of that it forces you to do it. Definitely keeps with the whole realism of the game. Yeah, I do not see it now. Well, I really want to drive it anyway, so let's go ahead and switch the paint around on it really fast. It says the Radical, there we go. I just cannot stand this orange they put on like everything out of the box. Such a horrible looking paint livery and scheme. Doesn't even go with the iRacing like logo colors, nothing either. It's just kind of really random. Oh well, there's a lot more down here. I was going to say, I'm not sure how I feel about a lot of these. A lot of them have like a vintage look to them though, which is really cool because this is like a vintage prototype looking car. At least like the general styling. It really reminds me of like vintage prototype racers. You can put flames on this. You can put flames on almost everything in this, I've noticed, with like the stock livery setup. Okay, I think I can work with that. Let's go main body color red. Let's try this as white. Sure, it don't look bad. It's good enough. Like I said, I'm just trying to get like quickly thrown together, like decent-ish looking liveries until I have a chance to try to actually make some for some of the cars I decide to drive more often. Oh, with this paint scheme, I'm not sure how any sponsor decals are actually going to come out looking. Let's go with that because it actually like should let me put the decals on without it looking really strange. Let's see, or do we want to go with the black? No, we definitely want to go white because you can't see the one up there like right in front of the driver's cockpit. And for this one, sure, it works for me. Like I said, just something quick and simple, but not the fact or the default terrible looking paint scheme. Since I don't remember what track they had this set up as to race on, so I don't really know what I'm going to be practicing for, I guess we'll just take it out and pick a track I feel like driving on. Was it Okayama? I really don't think that was the track, but let's go back here and look. Oh, we could actually go to Lime Rock, since I was wanting to check that out. See how good it actually was, if it lives up to what like everybody's saying. Oh, you have to buy Oulton Park? That's one of my favorite circuits to run on. Well, I'm glad I know that now. Pocono. You know, it really does kind of suck, because a lot of my favorite road racing courses on here, you do have to buy. You sure get a lot of speedways, though, without having to buy them. It's kind of a little ridiculous. Oh, we could go to Laguna Seca. That'd be a really nice track to test this thing out on. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we are going to do the full course. And we're just going to leave all this alone. Looks good to me. And my phone is apparently letting me know it's dying. Oh, I thought I clicked it. There we go. But yeah, we're just going to do a couple laps here in this thing. Sorry about the bottle crackling, crinkling around there, guys. And then we're going to end the stream off there. It's getting a little bit late. It's just now after 12 my time, but I do want to get in bed at a somewhat reasonable time tonight.